The young man stood in front of the old wooden frame again. "There is no door," he whispered. "Just an empty space." The Zen Master nodded gently. "Yes, and yet you are still afraid to walk through it." The wind moved softly through the trees. The mountain was quiet, but the young man's heart was not. Inside him, there were storms, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of not being enough. "Master," he said slowly, "why do I feel stuck when nothing is holding me?" The master smiled, his eyes full of kindness. "Because the strongest chains," he said, "are the ones we cannot see." The young man looked down at his hands. They were free. His feet were free. The path was clear. Yet something heavy pressed against his chest. The master picked up a small stone and placed it in the young man's hand. "Close your fist." The young man obeyed. "Now," said the master, "tell me, does the stone control your hand?" "No," the young man replied. "Then why don't you let it go?" The young man was silent. Slowly, he opened his hand. The stone fell to the ground with a soft sound. The master's voice became gentle, almost like a whisper carried by the wind. "You see, the gate has no door. It never did. The only thing that kept you from walking through was your own fear." The young man felt something shift inside him. All his life, he had been waiting for permission, waiting for approval, waiting for someone to tell him he was ready. But no one ever came. The master looked toward the sky and said, "There's a verse that says, 'The truth will set you free.' Truth is not outside you. It is inside you. And the truth is this: you were never locked." The young man's eyes filled with tears. He remembered every time he doubted himself, every dream he buried because someone laughed, every step he did not take because he was afraid to fall. "Master," he asked, "what if I walk through and fail?" The master smiled. "Then you will learn. And what if people judge me? They will judge you whether you move or stand still. And what if I am not strong enough?" The master gently placed his hand on the young man's shoulder. Strength does not come before the step. It comes because of the step. The mountain air felt different now. Lighter. The young man looked again at the gate with no door. He realized something powerful. The gate was not blocking him. It was inviting him to trust, inviting him to grow, inviting him to believe. Life is like that gate. Many people stand in front of it, complaining that it is closed. They blame their past. They blame others. They blame their circumstances. But the truth is simple. The gate has no door. The fear is in the mind. The limits are in the thoughts. The prison is built from doubt. The master began to walk away. "Wait," the young man called. "What if I am afraid again tomorrow?" The master turned and smiled, then walked through again. Because courage is not something you find once. It is something you choose every day. The young man took a deep breath. He stepped forward. For a moment, nothing happened. Then everything happened. The world did not change, but he did, and that made all the difference. As he crossed the empty frame, he felt a quiet strength rise within him. Not loud, not proud, just steady. He understood now. The gate was never meant to keep him out. It was meant to show him that he was always free. And sometimes, the greatest prison is the one we imagine. And the greatest freedom is the one we finally accept. This is God of Motive. Thanks for watching and stay focused.